Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Let's do a grace card reading, y'all. Yeah, and I'm still screwing around with the lighting. So, apologies if it doesn't turn out so great. I did pre-shuffle the grace card deck, so let's get to it, y'all. The first card I'm going to pull tonight is the one that's going to reflect a message from the grace cards to us on how we can better serve ourselves when we're trying to interact with each other, okay? When we're trying to interact with people in our world. Let's see what's going on out there. Oh Lord, y'all. Happy post full lunar eclipse thing. I can't even with y'all. I can't even with it the last couple of days. Today especially. Oh, and today, let's see, here at the layer, that's a Saturday. So happy Saturn Day. It's the, I believe it's the 6th. I'm going to go out on a limb and say it's the 6th of May 2023. Here's your first card, girls and boys. Connect. I love that card. Look at the artwork. Amazing. Yes, ma'am. These are the Cheryl Richardson Grace cards, y'all. They're pretty dated, but I love them so much. And this artwork here is by Christopher Vacher. I think it's Vacher. It's V-A-C-H-E-R. Yeah, there's two main artists for this deck, so he's one of them, and yeah. La la. Okay, find your center. Okay, all right. I can't, y'all. I can't even tell you what's been going on this afternoon. I gotta let it. What's that song? I gotta let them spin in the wind or something like that. I love that song. I should be able to quote it. Find your center. When we stay connected to our spiritual core, the best and most advantageous path unfolds before us. I say it a lot, and I kind of think I come off a little cavalier because I'm going to tell you something. It's not that easy. It's not that easy to stay in your center and not be like a hermit. Well, I'm in hermit mode for the most part, but yeah, I mean, trust me, I go through every single thing that I talk about here that the grace cards want to tell y'all. They're talking to me too. Trust me. Look, the big deal with staying connected is you got to find that point to be connected with, okay? So it's just imperative that we spend some time by ourselves figuring out who it is we really are, so that when we're out in the world and people are tugging at us and other energies are coming at us, and it can get volatile, and it can get caustic, and it can get really bumpy out there, especially when you're with other people. The only way to stay connected or get connected, get reconnected, is to know that point in yourself that you can connect to. You need that port, you need that thing, you need that outlet. You need to find that inside yourself. And the only way you can really do that is to spend some time by yourself. It's like good luck trying to do that. No, look, a lot of people are just simply not comfortable with being by themselves. And that's unfortunate, because if you don't even like being with you, if you don't even want to be with you without input from the other world, then who else is going to want to? That's really the truth on that. But the other thing is, it's so important. How you feel is so important. It's really important that we figure out how to feel good by ourselves. And then once you are by yourself and you feel comfortable with it, spend some time there, dwell some time in there. Invest in yourself. Purposefully make it so that you can access time alone to be by yourself and figure out who in the heck you are. To go over your day's events and think of how you could do things better, rather than projecting onto other people and say, well, they shouldn't have said that to me and I wouldn't have done this. No, why did you do that? Why did you react that way? It's not because of them. It's something inside of us that creates the reactions that we, give out. It's not the outside world, okay? But when we're out there, there's such a tug at us, and there's so much stuff coming at us that's really, it can be difficult to maintain, because your initial reaction as a human being is emotive, and you just want to go out to that energy. You want to go out to that energy. You want to assert yourself. You think that going out like that and expanding in that like negative, aggressive kind of mode to defend yourself is being connected and being strong in yourself, but it's really not. It's the one that can sit back and let those arrows fly and know that you're being protected. Let those daggers come and know that it has really nothing to do with you. You know, it's that cool, calm individual that we need to learn how to stay connected to. Find your center. That's when your best evolution on this planet is showing itself. That's when you will be in court with the best and most advantageous path, rather than the loop-de-loop path, rather than bouncing out there and then bouncing back and trying to gather yourself back again and then going out there again and being tugged on and letting outside energies drag us around and drag us off our core, drag us out of our frequency, you know, trying to respond. There's no reason to respond. The best response at all times pretty much is no response, because that's where you're in that peaceful place of receptivity, and that's where you can understand what's going on. If you're constantly at that gate, constantly trying to jump on that situation, you're not understanding what's really happening. You're not really getting the point, which the universe really likes this, because when we don't get the point, guess what? We get to do it again. Okay, you know what I'm saying? All right, yeah. So look, do yourself a favor when you're spending some time with yourself, and I know you're going to do that, right? Get real and realize that your responses are your responsibility. How you feel is your responsibility. It's not anybody else. It's not about anybody else. Your life is not about anybody else. All of that work is ours. It's ours. It's ours. It has nothing to do with anybody else. Okay? So really the message out of this card for me is take the time, invest in yourself, spend some time with yourself to know where that center is, so that you can go to it when you've come off course, when you have been dragged around, because we all do it. We all get dragged out of our good frequency. We all do. But the most important thing is that you know where home is. Right in here. Home is in here. The buoy out in the middle of the ocean, it's in here. It's our center. That's what we need to stay connected to. That's where source is. When we're out there, this is where source is, in here. Okay? And that will help you maintain through any kind of weird situations, and it'll also help you enjoy more the positive feeling situations with other people. You know, and when you're in a place of peace, or at least, you know, peace and tranquility are two different things, and you can maintain a sense of tranquility by staying connected to your center. Okay? So discover where your center is. Make sure you can go there when you need to go there, and that way you can have that solid, tranquil kind of frequency going on, so that you're having a better ride, so that your ride is a little bit smoother, because that's all you're responsible for. Okay, I went off on that one. I don't know. And y'all, I wish it was Friday here, because these are beautiful Friday signature colors. Okay, so now this next card, y'all, this one is about our quiet energy, the center. You know, the one that is contemplative, the one that's trying to design the life, the one that's trying to cope with all of the things that happens in your world, the one that goes inside and tries to tell the truth to itself. Okay, all right, let's see. The one that's kind of like not super driven by ego, but more on that yin side of us, where we're, we're trying to make progress in our world, trying to cope with this existence. Let's see what this message will have for us, and see if we can get something out of it that will help us navigate a little easier, a little more gracefully through whatever it is that we're going through right now, whatever we're trying to concentrate on or make happen in our world. Okay, beautiful. Ooh, look at that card, y'all. Yeah, all right. Vision. Vision. The eagle up there, bird's eye view. That's what the cards are calling from you. I mean, yeah, I've been rhyming all day. It's so magical when I do that. I used to call myself the seustress, but yeah, okay. Pay attention. There are signs, symbols, and messages divinely placed in our path to guide us in the right direction. Yeah, you open that scope, girls and boys. I mean, we tend to do this. You know, even our quiet side has the habit of fitting into this. It's a focus that we get on our you know, our agenda so that we can accomplish stuff in our world, right? You know, don't look at too many things. I'll get distracted, okay? Don't, no. Keep your eyes peeled into beyond your periphery. Keep your eyes open. Keep your emotions receptive. You know, stay in gratitude mode, because when you're in gratitude mode, you're open and receptive, and when you're receptive, then you can see stuff. You can see, I mean, you can pay attention all day long, but if you are denying and resisting the things that you're asking for, they're never going to be made known to you. They're not going to be visible for you. You're not going to be able to feel them. So it's so important. It's so important that whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish, whatever you're trying to manifest, or whatever you're trying to navigate right now, believe that there's guidance. There's guidance in your world. It's constant. It's constant. They don't take a break and make you ask. You can ask for it. I think it's a great thing to speak up for ourselves, but life is so much easier when you tote the knowing, when you hold the knowing that you are being supported, that you are loved, that you're divine. Source knows how important you are on this planet. You are the receptor. You know, you're the one that Source is feeling this life through. Okay, and there's no way that we would be dropped here. We all kind of came here on purpose, by the way. Hate to break that one to you, but that's another video. Yeah, we are wholly and appropriately supported on our path in this lifetime all the time. Okay, so all you got to do is pay attention. Don't get too distracted by the matrix. I mean, we all have to engage in some form, in some way, to create the 3D life and keep that maintained. You know, and I understand that. But that's only a minuscule part of your existence here. And somehow we have been kind of, I don't know, I'm going to say programmed for want of a better word, but we've been sort of programmed into dialing into the processes that the machine has presented for us as our lives, okay? But there are natural things going. I mean, you're a natural creature. Remember that. You're not virtual. You're part of the earth. You're part of the sky. You're part of the natural. I mean, you're like an apple sprouting out of the tree. You know, you're a humanoid sprouting out of the earth. You're part of the earth. You're part of this organic system. Okay? And there are organic signs and symbols, things that will only occur to you. You know? It's not like a general thing. Everybody's life is custom. It's all being driven like a stick shift. It's not automatic. Okay? So the things that will occur to you in your life, if you'll pay attention, if you'll look around, if you'll believe in your journey, trust in your own self, trust in your own story enough to keep your eyes open, keep yourself together, keep yourself in receptive mode, this information will make itself known to you, and you'll have a lot better time navigating wherever you got to go, wherever you're trying to go, however your path will illuminate for you. You won't feel so blind out there. You won't feel like you're alone. Because we're being gifted constantly these little things, these signs, symbols, and messages divinely placed in our path. We don't have, if you're going out there looking for something like that, then you're diverging off your own path and you're doing that to yourself. And all you got to do is really realize how blessed you are, how amazing it is to be alive on this planet right now, and to understand that you're not by yourself and you're not without guidance. All you got to do is stay on watch, check it out, look at the things. And when you see these synchronicities, stop for that second and really look around. You know, I understand you see 444 and it's a bemusement, and then we click right back into our regular lives, but really try and do that for yourselves. That's where I would say pay attention comes in. You know, when you do see those things, and you know, you're the crowd that sees them. You see the you know, you see the multiple numbers. You see the feathers falling in your face, and you see these things. You see the cloud formations. You are the people. Okay? So when that happens, dial into that moment. Get into your now. That's where be here now comes from. And look around. Feel what you're feeling. That's the most important thing. But look around at that moment. See what God has in store for you. See what source is presented for you. Because that's all it is. It's like a, hey there. Hey, look at me. Look at everything around me. Okay, so pay attention. You have vision. Tap into it. Believe in yourself. Believe in your journey. And you will see the signs, synchronicities. You will feel those things happen for you. And when you have that occur, give it your attention. Pay up. Pay up with your highest, you know, form of in your value system. Your attention and your time is the most valuable thing you've got. That's one thing that you can spend on stuff. That's at your discretion. Okay, so when those things pop up for you, invest in your moment. Stop for that moment and look around and feel what you feel and see what it is that possibly you can garner from that second, that moment, that bubble that has been presented for you, because that's going to be part of the guidance on your path. Do your best evolution on this planet. Okay, y'all, I've been pretty wordy this afternoon, and I apologize. I sort of apologize. I don't really apologize, but I kind of do. Okay, anyway. Here are your two beautiful cards du jour, y'all. Okay. Like I said, I'm still screwing around with the lighting, but I hope you can see the artwork on those. Connect and vision. How delicious are these two? Okay? Find your center. Go spend some time by yourself and know what that center is. That way it's your go-to when you're out there in the world and you're being tugged around, and we eventually always will be, you know, unless we become completely and then we won't even be here, so you know. But when you're out there, out and about, and you're dealing with other people and other energies and other personalities and people's demands on you and expectations of who you are and what you are, have that go-to place inside yourself. Have that go-to center, that solid one, the one that can sit back and go, okay, right. Yeah, whenever you're done, we'll talk about something fun. You know, have that inside to go to, okay? Because you got to have somewhere to go. You got to have somewhere to go, and it's home. It's in you, all right? And vision. You have vision. You have vision. Just open your eyes. And believe in yourself. Believe in your own journey. Believe that you are being supported. Believe that you wouldn't put yourself here without any guideposts. You wouldn't put yourself here without a moving map, if you will. These things that you have arranged with Spirit to help you through this journey, okay? Because they're there, all right? There you go. Hello. It's been a couple of days since I've been on. I'm so happy to be back. Thank you for being here. If you like the video, please hit the thumbs up. And I'm just learning how to do shorts out of videos, y'all, so I'm pretty technically not adept, but you know, I'm going to learn because I really love what I'm doing here. Thank you again for being here. And if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. And thank you, Miss Marley at Marley's Tarot. She's really great. Her readings are definitely tarot readings, but she's very spiritual and she's very guided, and she's a whole lot of fun to listen to too. She's got that southern drawl. All right, y'all. So go and check Marley's Tarot out. Thank you, Marley, for sharing my video the last time you did it. I really appreciate it. every single time you do it. You know that. And so thanks again for being here, y'all, and I will see you soon.